So I'm just back after a day of hard work over in Barcelona after landing here in Ireland, and yes, it's been a very interesting day. We were brought over to Barcelona to be introduced to a new program from Mazda called Friends of MX5, and I have to say that it's a very exciting project, to be honest with you. How you doing, gentlemen? Not too bad, man. Friends of MX5 is like a reward system for fans and for, I suppose, lovers of the Mazda MX5, and it's open to anyone. I really like that about it. What it is, it's like a rewards program, but there's more to it than that. There's also a competition that's going to be very exciting to any gamers, online gamers, or fans of iRacing and things like that. Now, iRacing, what is that? Well, iRacing is online racing, effectively, and you get to race some amazing cars, but Mazda has set up a special section for anyone to join in. At the moment there's about 60,000 iRacers, but anyone who wants to join in, brand new, can go in and start playing in Mazda MX-5 in iRacing, right? Now, if you win all the heats through this special cup that they've set up online, you get a chance to race in Barcelona at the European MX-5 Cup, right? You do that, and if you win, what Mazda will do is they will train you up and they will give you a chance to race in the global MX-5 Cup in Laguna Seca in California. That's pretty amazing, right? Not only do they set you up and train you in and everything, they ensure that you get your international driving license or racing license. Of course, you have to pass every test to get that, but they will train you up and give you professional training to do that. I think that's pretty spectacular. So if you're an iRacer, watch out for it. Part of our event yesterday, we got to do precision driving, and as well as that, I got to experience the track day that whoever does get through to the Barcelona finals. I was on that track. I was there with Johnny Herbert, Formula 1 driver, and the only driver to ever win 24-hour Le Mans in a Mazda or a Japanese-made car. In 1991, Mazda won with the 787B, and yeah, this is Johnny now bringing me on a lap. So one of the other unique benefits of being a friend of MX5 is talking to people who were involved in the making of the current generation car. One of the people was Yamamoto-san, and Yamamoto-san is the project manager of the Mazda MX5. He is also the guy who was given the project back in 1989, 1990 and 91 of ensuring that an extra 100 brake horsepower went into that 787B that Johnny Herbert drove back in 1991 at 24-hour Le Mans. Here's what he had to say about it.
Prior to 89, I was already involved or engaged in a racing engine development. And then 89, then before winning at 91, the Mazda lost. That participated in Le Mans but didn't win. Yeah. So there is a task force to increase the horsepower by 100 from that current engine. Yeah. So I was invited, I was ordered to join that task force team.
役割できたかというと、とっても
But
シン
we
プルなんですよ。
achieved that. But it was quite simple
みん
solution.
なマツダのオートレンジを研究しているエンジニアたち、あるいはマツダ
Actually, before this task force was established, I have to say our engineer had already still a lot of ideas. They wanted to put it forward, but had not been given a chance to really utilize it. And then our executive decided to set up this task force, and we were given the chance to explore our capabilities. So that was brilliant. That was a wonderful experience because that made everybody aware that each engineer, it actually has a lot of potential. So they have a lot of the ideas putting forward. Rather than telling them what to do, I learned that the team working works very well when you just draw out that potentials from each engineers.
Okay, so the way I look at Friends of MX5 now, Motorhub has always said we like the current generation MX5. It's one world car a year. And we figure with this type of program, sure, it's a marketing campaign for Mazda. There's no doubt about it. There can be no doubt about it. Sure, why would they spend money on this type of stuff? But for the consumer, the end user, firstly, you don't have to own an MX5. Secondly, you don't even have to have an interest. Now, to be honest with you, why would you become a friend if you weren't interested in the MX5? But you've nothing to lose, and you have this opportunity of tickets to Tomorrowland, tickets to international auto shows. If you're an iRacer, good God almighty, you get a chance to become an actual professional motor racer. Go over to Laguna Seca and win. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's nothing to lose. The other thing as well, trust me, if you ever get a chance to take an MX5 on track, do it. It's good